Your next family trip just got an upgrade most parents never think to make. Every family knows how fast a trip unravels when the phone dies, luggage goes missing, and the kids hit their limit mid-delay. So we track down 45 gadgets that solve almost all of it, and the closer we get to number 1, the more you'll wonder how you traveled without them. Your bag disappears down the belt with everything you own zipped inside. Forge's combination lock settles it. Set your own code, clip it to your zippers, and airport screeners can still open it with their master key. No snip lock waiting at baggage claim. A small red indicator flips up if the bag was inspected. Peace of mind that weighs almost nothing, wrapped around the things your family can't afford to lose. Heat turns happy kids cranky the second a line stops moving. This 3-in-1 from JISULIFE cools hands-free. Wear it around your neck, fold it into a desk fan, or hold it as a classic handheld. A single charge lasts for hours, and the quiet breeze follows you through sweltering terminals and sun-baked queues. Comfort you can carry in a pocket keeps the whole family calmer when the heat climbs. Ask any parent what fuels a road trip, and the answer is snacks, usually the kind crushed across the back seat. PandaEar's collapsible silicone cups keep them contained. Soft, spill-resistant lids let small hands reach in without tipping everything out, and the whole thing squishes flat when empty. Toss them in a diaper bag, stroller basket, or carry-on. Fewer crumbs, fewer meltdowns, one seriously happy toddler along the way. Somehow, the bags always come home heavier than they left. Souvenirs, snacks, the jacket nobody wore. Suddenly, the suitcase won't zip. Gonex's foldable duffel fixes that before it starts. It packs nearly flat, weighs almost nothing, then unfolds into a roomy, water-repellent bag with its own shoe pocket. Slide it over your luggage handle and roll. One spare bag reduces a stressful repack into a relaxed shrug at the gate. Airport security loves tossing a full water bottle, and empty ones just hog space. The K bottle sidesteps both problems. Made from food-grade silicone, it rolls down to a fraction of its height, then springs back to full size at the nearest fountain. Clip it to a bag and keep the kids hydrated through long layovers and hotter afternoons. Staying refreshed on a long day shouldn't cost half your carry-on. Sweltering theme park lines and a stalled stroller can melt a toddler's mood fast. PlayHot's pocket fan is the quick rescue. Tiny, rechargeable, and light enough for a child to hold, it pushes a steady breeze right where it's needed. Clip it near a car seat, aim it into a stroller, or hand it over during a long wait. When temperatures spike, a cool draft on demand keeps small travelers smiling. Ever been caught in a surprise downpour with a stroller, 3 bags, and no free hand for an umbrella? Yoobure's travel umbrella waits in a bag for exactly that moment. One button snaps it open or shut. Fiberglass ribs flex instead of flipping in the wind, and the canopy shades against harsh sun too. One press, and the whole family stays dry while the storm does its worst. Reach into any family travel bag and you'll pull out a knot of chargers with the one cord you need buried at the bottom. BAGSMART's tech pouch tames it. Elastic loops and mesh pockets give every cable, plug, power bank, and memory card its own spot. Zip it shut and grab it in seconds at security. When 5 devices share one bag, a place for everything is what keeps you sane. Half your suitcase vanishes under 2 puffy jackets before you've packed a single outfit. These roll-up vacuum bags shrink the pile. Load them, seal the zipper, then press or roll the air out. No pump required, and watch a mountain of clothes flatten to a slim stack. More room means fewer bags checked and less drag through the airport. Space you didn't think you had, reclaimed on the spot. Every family trip has that one photo missing a person, whoever got stuck holding the camera. Amytor's little tripod fixes the group shot for good. It extends into a selfie stick, folds open into a stand, and includes a Bluetooth remote so you can step back and fit everyone in. Prop it up for hands-free videos or hotel room movies too. Memories worth keeping shouldn't be missing a parent. We're just getting warmed up, and the next one solves a problem every family pretends doesn't happen. Long flights are hardest on the smallest passengers, whose legs dangle for hours with nowhere to rest. This featherweight hammock changes that. Loop the adjustable straps over the tray table arms and suddenly there's a cradle for feet and legs for a child who can't reach the floor or an adult craving relief from swollen ankles. It folds to pocket size between trips. Give tired legs a place to rest and the whole flight gets easier for everyone. Grimy stalls, questionable seats, thin scratchy paper, travel bathrooms test everyone and families most of all. Umimile's handheld bidet brings a fresher option anywhere. It's USB-C rechargeable, offers a few pressure settings, and shrinks small enough to tuck into a toiletry bag. Fill it, press the button, and gentle, water-based cleaning is ready. Hotel, cabin, cruise, or rest stop. Feeling truly fresh after every stop makes the long stretches between stops far easier. Nobody should be squinting at a phone in their lap with the whole family in the car. iOttie's mount keeps navigation at eye level, where it belongs. Press the phone against it and the arms lock automatically. One touch releases it when you arrive. It grips the dash or windshield through every bump and pothole. Eyes on the road, directions at a glance, and a whole trip that never takes a wrong turn. 4 people, 1 tiny sink, and a counter already buried under everyone's toothbrushes and bottles. This hanging bag reclaims the room. A sturdy hook loops it over a door or towel rail, and clear, water-resistant pockets keep everyone's essentials sorted and visible. Nothing rolls into the sink, nothing gets left behind. Fold it, zip it, and it flattens back into a suitcase. A cramped hotel bathroom finally feels under control. 20 minutes into the drive, right on cue, comes the first, "Are we there yet?" Lamicall's headrest holder buys hours of peace. It clamps to the seat's metal posts and cradles a tablet at the ideal angle, so kids can watch a movie or play without holding anything. No more devices dropped into footwells or fought over. 2 children, 1 show, and a stretch of highway that suddenly feels a whole lot shorter. You heave the bag onto the check-in scale, the number climbs too high, and a fee is suddenly coming, all completely avoidable. Etekcity's little scale ends it. Hook it to your suitcase, lift, and the weight locks onto the display instantly. Weigh everything at home, shuffle a few things, and walk up to the desk already sure. Under the limit, you breeze straight past the counter, certainty that fits in a coat pocket. Sleep on a plane rarely cooperates, and a bright cabin or a sunlit hotel room makes it worse. Mavogel's mask shuts the light out completely. The soft cotton blocks glare without pressing on your eyes, and the strap adjusts so it never pinches. Slip it on during a red-eye, a train ride, or a too early wake-up call. Real rest on the road often comes down to true darkness, and this delivers it anywhere. Full-size shampoo has no business in a carry-on, and hard bottles crack, clog, and leak across your clothes. Morfone squeezable set solves every part of that. The soft silicone meets airline liquid rules, seals tight against spills, and squeezes out every last drop of lotion or wash. Refill them with your own favorites and skip the overpriced travel aisle. Open your bag to clean clothes instead of a shampoo explosion every single time. Crumbs, dropped toys, and rolling juice cups take over the back seat before you've even left the driveway. Helteko's organizer restores order. It straps over the seat as a kick mat, then fans out into pockets for bottles, books, wipes, and toys, with a clear sleeve up top for a tablet. Everything the kids need stays within reach and off the floor. A tidy back seat makes long drives feel less like babysitting a mess. If you think that's useful, the top 10 is about to raise the bar completely. Living out of a suitcase for a week means digging through the same crumpled pile every morning. TABITORA's hanging shelves end the excavation. They compress flat inside your bag, then unfold and hook onto any closet rod, giving the whole family instant tidy shelves as soon as you check in. Clothes stay visible and wrinkle-free, and packing up is just as fast. Turning a bare hotel closet into real, sorted storage feels like a true travel superpower. After a long-haul flight, ankles swell, legs ache, and that heavy, restless feeling sets in, and it isn't only adults who feel it. Graduated compression socks prevent it. The gentle, calf-hugging pressure keeps blood moving through hours of sitting still, whether you're flying, riding a train, or crossing 3 states by car. Slip them on before you board and step off feeling fresher. Arriving ready to explore instead of recover changes the whole first day of the trip. 1 hotel nightstand, 4 devices, and a single outlet is a nightly family standoff. Anker's MagGo settles it in one move. The foldable pad snaps a phone on magnetically, powers a watch, and tops up earbuds, all at once, all wireless. It folds flat for the bag and stands the phone up for a bedside show. Waking to fully charged everything without a tangle of cords across the nightstand is a daily win worth its space in the bag. When the sun drops behind the campsite and little ones get nervous in the dark, light becomes the most important thing you packed. LuminAID's lantern shines soft and bright without a single battery to buy. It charges in the sun, packs flat as a pancake, then inflates into a waterproof glow for the tent, the pool, or a power outage back at the cabin. Reliable light that recharges itself is comfort you can always count on after dark. Wrinkled clothes show up right before the moment that matters, a dinner, a photo, a family event on the trip. Conair's handheld steamer smooths them fast. It heats in well under a minute and glides creases out of shirts and dresses while they hang, no bulky ironing board needed. Compact enough for a carry-on, it even freshens fabric and rescues a shirt crushed in a packed bag. Looking put together on vacation shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. Seat-back plane screens still refuse to pair with wireless earbuds, leaving families stuck with tinny airline headphones. AirFly breaks that barrier. Plug the tiny transmitter into the headphone jack, and your own comfortable noise-canceling earbuds work with the in-flight movie, and it sends audio to 2 pairs at once so siblings watch together in peace. It works at the gym and on older TVs too. Your own sound feels like a quiet luxury. Hauling 3 bags across a sprawling airport with tired kids in tow ends in sore arms and short tempers. Mount. Its folding cart carries the load instead. It unfolds fast, rolls a surprising amount of weight on smooth wheels, and holds it steady with a bungee cord, then collapses light and flat to tuck into a suitcase. Letting wheels do the lifting through terminals and hotel lobbies changes the whole journey from an arm-aching struggle into an easy stroll. Kids strapped into a car seat need somewhere to draw, snack, and play, and a lap just doesn't cut it. Lusogear's tray gives them a whole workspace. The sturdy surface doubles as a dry erase board, holds a tablet upright, and has walls and pockets that keep crayons and snacks from raining into the footwell. It folds flat when playtime's over. Hours of quiet, contained fun in the back seat is exactly what every road-tripping parent dreams about. Open most family suitcases and you'll find the same thing, a jumbled heap where finding one shirt means unpacking all of them. Bagel's cubes bring instant structure. Sort clothes by person or by outfit, then pull the extra compression zipper to squeeze out air and reclaim real space. Everything stays sorted and findable, even after a week of living out of the bag. Packing that finally stays organized is the quiet backbone of a smooth trip. Hotel walls are thinner than anyone admits, and a hallway conversation can wreck a baby's nap in an instant. The roam builds a bubble of calm. It's smaller than a fist, runs for hours on a charge, and plays a steady, soothing sound that masks the chaos of an unfamiliar room. Clip it near the crib or the bed and protect the sleep that keeps everyone sane. Naps survive, nights hold, and everyone wakes up ready for the day ahead. A hungry baby at 30,000 feet or in a hotel room at 2 a.m. is a moment every parent dreads with no kitchen in reach. Baby Breza's portable warmer answers it. Cordless and travel-ready, it gently brings a bottle to a comfortable, consistent temperature wherever you are, so there's no scrambling for hot water while an infant cries. Feeding on your own schedule, anywhere the trip takes you, makes one of travel's hardest moments feel manageable, and that calm is priceless far from home. Your phone touches more surfaces in a travel day than almost anything you own. Tray tables, handrails, hotel remotes, then goes straight up to your face. Phone soap tackles the germs you can't see. Lay the phone inside, close the lid, and UVC light sanitizes it while it charges. It handles keys, cards, and pacifiers too. For a family passing through crowded airports, cleaning the one device everyone constantly holds is a simple, reassuring habit, and it doubles as a nightstand charging dock, so it earns its spot twice. Music makes a plain hotel room feel like home, a quiet campsite feel like a party, a rainy afternoon feel like a dance break the kids remember. The JBL Clip 5 brings the soundtrack anywhere. Its built-in carabiner clips to a bag, a stroller, or a tent pole. It's fully waterproof for pool and beach days, and it punches out sound far bigger than its size. Hours of play on a charge keep the fun going. Clip it on, hit play, and every corner of the trip gets its own soundtrack. The moment a tire starts going soft on a lonely road, kids asleep in back and no service station for miles, that's the road trip fear that freezes your chest. Astro AI's cordless inflator takes the fear out of it. Set your target pressure, press start, and it fills the tire and shuts off on its own with an LED light so you can see what you're doing. Palm-sized, it lives in the glove box until the day you need it. Handling a slow leak yourself safely on the shoulder keeps the family moving instead of stranded and waiting. You know the head bob nap, your neck jerking you awake every few minutes until the whole family lands drained. Cabot's pillow ends the bobbing. Its memory foam wraps higher around the neck and locks in front, so your head can't slump forward, turning a stiff seat into something you can rest against. It compresses down small for the bag and washes clean between trips. Arriving rested instead of wrecked means the vacation starts the moment you land, not after a recovery nap that eats your afternoon. Land in a new country, reach for the phone, and the outlet doesn't fit. A classic first-hour panic when you're navigating a strange city with kids. Epica's adapter erases it. One compact unit works across the vast majority of countries, and it carries several USB ports plus a plug, so multiple family devices power up from a single wall socket, sparing you the usual converter hunting. For any trip that crosses a border, having every charger just work the moment you arrive is the difference between a smooth landing and a stressful one. A dim parking garage, an empty street after dark, a teen walking to the car alone, safety can hinge on a single second. Pull the top and Birdie unleashes a piercing siren and a flashing strobe, loud enough to turn heads and scare off trouble instantly. Clip it to a teen's backpack before they explore. Keep one on your own keys for dim parking lots and unfamiliar streets. It needs no app and no signal to work. When a family splits up in a crowded foreign place, knowing everyone carries a way to call for help lifts a weight off the whole trip. Airplane cabins run cold, the offered blankets are thin and scarce, and a shivering child is a miserable travel companion. Betalight's blanket keeps the whole family cozy. The soft fleece is far warmer than anything the airline hands out, yet it packs into its own case that clips right to your luggage. Unclip it on the plane, in the car, or in a chilly hotel room, and it folds into a pillow when you're not using it. Warmth you fully control, instead of begging for one more thin sheet, makes every leg more comfortable. Everyone's splashing in the waves, so who's guarding the pile of wallets, phones, and keys baking on the towel back on shore? FlexSafe answers it. This slash-resistant pouch locks your valuables inside and cinches around a lounge chair, stroller, or railing, so the whole family can swim, build sandcastles, and relax at once. It folds flat in a bag when you're not using it, leaving your essentials locked safely away while you all play instead of taking turns standing watch over a heap of towels is the kind of freedom that makes a vacation day feel like one. Count the devices your family charges every night. Phones, a tablet, earbuds, maybe a laptop, then count the outlets in a hotel room. The math never works. UGREEN's compact charger fixes it. Using efficient GaN technology, this single foldable block powers several devices at once, fast enough to top up a laptop from just one wall socket. It's barely bigger than a matchbox, and the plug folds flat for travel. Replacing a bag full of bulky chargers with one pocket brick and never fighting over the last outlet again is an upgrade you'll wonder how you lived without. Renting a car abroad, catching a taxi, or carpooling with grandparents all share one stressful blank: where's the booster seat for the kids? Dragging a full-size one through an airport is nobody's idea of fun. MyFold rewrites the whole equation. Instead of lifting the child up, this palm-sized booster pulls the adult seatbelt down to fit them correctly and safely, and it slips into a backpack or a glove box. Suddenly, your child is properly protected in any car, anywhere, without hauling bulky gear across the world. Keeping kids safe on every unexpected ride, without the mountain of equipment, is nothing short of a travel breakthrough. Clean drinking water isn't a guarantee once you leave home, and a stomach bug can flatten an entire family vacation in a single afternoon. Grail's GeoPress makes questionable water safe in seconds. Fill the outer bottle from a tap, a stream, or a hotel sink, then press the inner cartridge down like a coffee press, and out comes water purified of viruses, bacteria, and protozoa, ready to drink in seconds. For international trips, remote adventures, or anywhere the water gives you pause, protecting your family's health, this easily lets you say yes to the adventure instead of fearing the tap. That gut drop moment when a screen flashes red and dies, taking your boarding passes, your maps, and every lifeline in a sea of strangers with it. Anker's Prime Power Bank makes sure that never happens. This high-capacity pack holds enough charge to revive several phones and tablets across an entire travel day, and its fast multi-port output means devices refill at once instead of taking turns. It's dense, pocketable power that carries you from an early flight through a long night of delays. When the whole family's tickets, directions, and safety live inside glowing screens, keeping every one of them alive is the single most important gadget in the bag. Tired of that slow panic at baggage claim, watching the belt loop empty while your family's suitcase is nowhere in sight? An AirTag turns that helpless feeling into a quick glance at your phone. Tucked into a suitcase, a kid's backpack, or a stroller, it pings its location through Apple's vast Find My network, so you can watch a lost bag travel and tell the airline exactly where it sits. It even guides you the final few steps with precision. Knowing exactly where your bags and your kids' things sit at every moment turns travel anxiety into quiet, unshakable confidence. Some of the best travel memories aren't the landmarks. They're the nights the whole family piled onto a hotel bed together. The Nebula Capsule 3 creates those on demand. No bigger than a soda can, it casts a big, bright, theater-style screen onto any blank wall or ceiling, streams shows straight from its built-in apps, and fills the room with rich sound, all from something that slips into a backpack. A giant film turns any hotel room into the coziest cinema around, entertaining toddlers on tough evenings and giving parents a real movie night far from home. One gadget that quietly delivers the trip's warmest moments, which is exactly why it tops this list. That's 45 gadgets built to make family travel smoother, calmer, and more fun. Pack the ones that fit your journey and the trip almost runs itself. Which one surprised you most? Tell us below and subscribe before your next trip.